Are you a losing trader? And would you like to become a break-even trader? Or even, better than that, a profitable trader? Start making real money on the stock market instead of losing all the time, instead of throwing all that money away. Guys, come into the office with me today and let's go and talk about how we can at least get you to becoming a break-even trader rather than a losing trader. Now, I know how you feel. I know that feeling of every single trade you take seems to go against you and you're just not getting there, you're not winning. But what you have to understand in the stock market is the stock market's a 50-50 game. Some of the trades you're going to win and some of the trades you're going to lose. And as long as you understand that it's a 50-50 game, you'll start making money, because what you have to learn to do is you have to learn to lose less on your losers and make more on your wins, and keep it simple. And it's as simple as simple as it gets. Now today I'm going to show you a system. I'm going to show you some charts here in the next minute or so on how you can trade support and resistance, on how you can trade supply and demand, how you can manage your risk in the stock market, because that's what it's all about. To become a break-even trader or even a profitable trader, I've got 30 years experience in this, guys. I've done this for a really long time, and the one thing that I figured out is you need to get your head right. You need to get your head around this game as to stop taking such big losses. Stop adding to your losses and start adding to your wins. And that's what it's all about. As I said before, if you flip a coin and you flip a coin 10 times, 5 times, let's say it's a 5 Rand coin. And I told you for every one that you lose 5 Rand. And for every one that you win, I'll give you 10 Rand on those 10 flips. No one in their right mind would say no to that trade. That is the perfect scenario. Also, if you're running a horse race and you are 100 meters from the finish line and your horse is in front, and I say to you, you can double your bet. Tell me you're not going to take that bet. But if your horse is coming 4th or 5th, why would you double your bet if I offered it to you? Which is what you do trading. When your trade's losing, what do? You double your bet with the idea that you're somehow going to hedge it or average it down. And in some cases it might work for you. But how are your wins going to work out for you in that scenario? Let's say you're in a loss and you double down so that you can break even. What happens when you get into the winning position? What happens if it does come back into that winning position? The minute you break even, you jump out of the trade. In other words, you make more losing trades than you do winning trades, because your winning trades never really make any serious profit. It doesn't help if you have 10 winning trades and 1 losing trade, but the losing trade is huge and the winning trades are all far less than the loss you made in the first place. You can make 9 wins, and if they're less than the loss you made on the 1 trade, what's the point, guys? It's supposed to be the other way around. So learn to get your head around the game and learn to figure it out. Trading is risky. 80% of traders lose money, and you need to understand that if you don't like losing money and you don't like risk, you probably shouldn't be trading. While you're here, go down to the description and get your free Forex book. I've got a Forex book there for you that will show you how to trade. It'll help you with your trading. It'll show you some trending and that sort of thing. It's a PDF. It's totally free. Go and enjoy it. While you're there, visit the secret blog and get your free trade idea. Every single day I put a trade idea out. It's not trading advice. I don't give trading advice. I just show you how to trade and you take it from there. The trading idea is so that you can get a feeling for what I might be doing and if you're doing the right thing, and you can follow back on the trades. And the reason most of them are successful is because I keep it simple. I don't get overcomplicated. I know where to put the stop loss. I know when to take the trade. I know when it looks like a high probability trade, because that's what you're looking for. You're looking for that high probability of some success. While we're here, guys, let's go and have a look at the trading system and then we'll take it from there. How do we take you from a losing trader to becoming a break-even trader? This is the big problem, even becoming a profitable trader, because that's what you want to be at the end of the day. You want to be a profitable trader. You didn't get into this game so that you could lose money. You didn't get into this game so that you could break even. You got into this game so that you could become profitable trader. That's what we're all here for. That's what we want at the end of the day. The only way that you can do that is by managing your risk, by controlling your emotions, and by controlling your stress. Now, this is the Euro-US dollar, the most popular Forex pair traded all over the world, I believe. There are many other Forex pairs that you can trade. You can choose any one you like, but I've chosen this one because I want to show you that if you stay with your trend, you're much better off making a profit. So if you've been struggling, if you've been losing, and you've been struggling to make a profit or even break even in your trading, first thing you've got to understand, as I've obviously been telling you in the videos is that trading is a 50-50 game, and you've got to learn to lose less on your losers and make more on your wins. In other words, adding to your wins and getting out of your losses early. By the way, guys, if you like these charts, I've left a link for you in the description below. Go and click on that and you can get these charts as well. I like using them particularly to show you guys how to trade. I do actually, use the charts that my brokers provide, normally MetaTrader 5, but this is a nice trading charting package. So if you like to play around and you want to use it, go and grab it for yourself. They've got brokers as well that work with them, and if they can provide this trading package for you, I think it's a fantastic little package, to be quite honest with you. The trouble with me is I don't need all these indicators. I don't need all this rubbish. As you know, I don't actually use it. For me, it's actually better to just have the bar charts. All I need is the bar charts, a line chart, and to be able to draw a blocky in. So yeah, I don't know, guys. If you like a lot of fancy indicators and a lot of interesting stuff, yeah, this is probably the charting package. But I don't need all that. If you just give me a basic chart, I'm quite happy with that. Anyway, for teaching purposes, this is a fantastic product, by the way. There's a trend line running this way. So what does that tell you? That tells you that this product, the Euro US dollar, is in a bearish trend. I hope you guys already know what the term bullish and the term bearish means, but just in case you don't know, bullish is obviously going long, going upwards, and bearish is obviously going short, going downwards. We always talk about the bulls and the bears. The trend is your friend. Stay with the trend. So in this case, the trend is to the downside. What you also see here is that the price has broken through the downward trend line. So this trend could be breaking. It could most definitely be breaking. And what I normally do to get my levels is I'll normally take it to the day chart, and I'll normally get my support and resistance levels off the day chart to see where my main support and resistances are. Now it looks like we've got a support level lying around here, a main support level, and the resistance level I would say is lying, it doesn't have to be 100%, guys, it just needs to be really close so that you can work with it, but that'll be your resistance level. Now you just take it back to the candles, take it back to the time frame that you're working on. In this case, I like to put it on the 4-hour for you guys, because when I put a trade idea out on the blog, or if I just put a trade idea out, I like to give you guys time to get into the trade. I find it a big problem where people are following other traders and they take the trade on a Discord channel or a WhatsApp channel or something to that effect, and by the time you take the trade that I've taken, I'm probably getting out of the trade already. With these longer, more swing trade type trades, it helps you to learn, it helps you to understand how the market works, and you can go back and trade it on your own time frame. You can trade it in your own way, whether it be investing, whether it be on the 1 second chart. I mean, it really doesn't matter to me. The system works on any time frame. The reason I give it to you on the bigger time frame is if you do decide to take a trade, if you are following a trade idea that I've got on the blog or something like that, there's actually plenty of time for you to get into that trade. I normally leave enough gap so that you can still get into that trade. What you find here, we've got our main resistance, we've got our main support. There's another resistance that's developed in here on the 4-hour. We can take it to the line chart to make it more obvious. There's another resistance that's developed in the middle right there. You can use that because those resistances count. I mean, for example, on the way down, you've got an area here you can buy, you've got an area here you can buy, it goes up and down. It doesn't go down in a straight line. It goes down, goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down. Now it's going up again. If it breaks this resistance, then it's broken its bearish trend. The trend line, yes, it's nice to give you a bit of obvious view, but if you look at that now, the trend line is basically moved because it's off that point, and that point. There's 3 points. So this is actually a very strong trend line now. So what I would say is if it breaks this trend now, and it breaks this resistance now, and it breaks out to the upside, then this downward trend is broken. But it probably won't. If you look at this particular product at the moment, this is a really good short, because this, if it closes, will tell you that it's going to continue on to the downside, and that's without fail. This closes in a red bar outside of that resistance, this thing's going short, and then it'll come down to the main support area, and most likely the trend will end. It'll probably start looking to bounce back up again, or it'll break through, and that'll be a disaster for some people that are long. like I say, if that red bar comes out there, closes on this little resistance here, then that's a good short trade. Now you manage your risk. You put your stop loss just above this resistance and preferably above the last high, because if you put it in there on that high, there'll be a lot of money waiting there. A lot of other people would have taken that particular area for their stop loss. Your stop loss will get taken out and then it will just go the way you wanted it to in the first place. So I like to put my stop losses just behind that, because if it hits my stop loss, then I actually know that, hey, you know what, it's genuine, this thing's broken and it's going the other way. So I prefer to put my stop losses just a little bit further out, and as long as I'm making more on my win, as long as I've got a much bigger win ahead of me, and if it starts going into profit here, I would add to the trade somewhere around about here, because it'll probably go down all the way to the support. So when you take your first trade, you're thinking, well, it's going short, you put in the 1, and then over here you double it up and make it 2, and then over here you might want to make it 3 even and let it go all the way. But when it gets to the bottom here, then I would say it's probably run enough, unless it breaks through the support, in which case you're in the pound seats. And that's as simple as the trading system gets, guys. It's not rocket science, it's not that difficult, it's just that's how we roll and that's how we trade. So carry on watching the video, have a look at how you can start becoming a profitable trader. That's how we trade with the charts, that's what we do, and that's how easy it is. Not complicated at all. You know, how on earth can you think that trading should be so complicated that you need to have one of these fancy fandangled massive weird objective systems that's going to take you, I don't know how many courses to learn or how long to learn. As you saw, I showed you that really quickly. So guys, the next video is going to show you in more detail a little bit about even chart patterns might come into it. So go and watch the next video as well when it comes out. Don't forget, it's going to be an interesting one because it's going to be far in depth. So guys, thanks for watching. Until the next video, don't forget to watch the last one. Cheers, thanks, and bye.